Okay, Dean, mate, the levels sound really good. Just mute yourself for now, and at 8 o'clock, feel free to start. You got a 40-minute slot. Sound good?
Sounds great, thank you. Mute. 165 gigs I've done. 165. 166, if you count these online virtual gigs we're doing now. Everything from pubs to clubs, churches to charity shops, yoga studios. See, when I first started, I was of the opinion that I played to everybody and anybody, rain or shine, on the road again, like Dylan or Springsteen. I've just got 4 chords and a story to tell. Thinking back, I could have said no to a few though. Top of my head, Battle of the Bands in Tilsley, gig 4. I don't want to give away the result of the competition that night, but can you imagine if I'd have won that? A lot of high school punk rock bands and a 30-year-old codger playing Queen covers. I vaguely remember playing the last song of the set that night. I Want to Break Free, ironically. I used to do this thing at the start where I'd say, who wants to sing along like Freddie Mercury with me? I just got a load of blank faces. They'd never heard of him. Unbelievable. I'm glad I didn't win though in the end. The main prize that night was trampoline park vouchers, and wow, I'm afraid of heights. Gig 22, Ice Cream Parlour. Gig 35, Women's Institute. Gig 101, an estate agent. That one was pretty good actually. Yeah. The audience sat and listened. Well, apart from that woman at the back who was more interested in a 3-bed semi. No gig though will come close to Stafford. Gig 13. I got this email one day from a girl called Jill saying, I've heard a couple of your songs on the internet and I was wondering if you were interested in playing a festival I'm organising. Well, I was delighted. My first gig outside of the Northwest, I snapped it up. I emailed back straight away and said, I'll be there. Just tell me the details. I'll be there. I was less enthused by the second email she sent. You'll be playing at the Stafford Guildhall Shopping Centre. I talked to Hannah about it that night. I said, I can't do it. I'm not driving 70 miles to play it in a shopping centre. End of discussion. She said, you can't say no now. You've already told Jill you'll go. Plus, you said you'd play to anybody and everybody. Well, she's a bugger for that. Using my old words against me. I said, no, I can't do it. I'm not getting paid. It's 70 miles away. End of discussion. The campsite that she booked in Stafford was unbelievable. Absolutely disgusting. The fella who met us at the gate, well, he was half cut. Dirty vest, stinking of ale. He said, what do you want? I said, we've booked a pitch for the night. He couldn't believe it. Well, it should have been our first sign. He made us park in the corner. Rough. There was toddlers in nappies wandering about the place, fires, loud music, and as for the facilities, a steel hut with a broken urinal and a floor full of it's not going to win any awards, is it? Well, I don't know what the checkout time the day after, but we got out of there at the crack of dawn. No, with Jill after breakfast outside the shopping centre, and she gave me the guided tour. I was looking around for the stage. There was no stage. She said, oh no, this isn't the actual festival. This is the off branch of the festival in the shopping centre. Yeah, what I'd like to call a bit of extra entertainment. Well, I'll put that on the poster from now on then. Speaking of posters, she sorted one right out for me. One A3 poster right outside a pound stretcher. Well, it's better than nothing, I suppose. Well, I set up outside of Clinton Cards and cracked on. A couple of hours into it, I'm enjoying it at this point. I'm just about to hit the chorus of The Drugs Don't Work when bleep, 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 bleep. Bloody bleepers go off outside of JD Sports. I wouldn't have minded if it was every so often, but every 30 seconds. I mean, I know it's expensive in JD Sports, but how much are they nicking? Well, at 1 o'clock I start for my tuna baguette. These two blokes come up to me. Blue shirts, name badges, you know, the sort of proper job's worth. The fatter one says, "Excuse me, sir, can we see your credentials?" I said, "What credentials?" Well, apparently it's illegal to busk without a permit according to the laws of the Staffordshire County Council. I said, "I'm not busking, I'm here for the festival." Anyone, the thinner one with the moustache, pointed over to my guitar case. What had happened was, I'd opened my guitar case, got it out, tuned it, and left my case where it was, leaving it for the good people of Stafford to wander by and throw some coins in. My busking wasn't intentional, it was accidental. Anyway, I tried to tell them, but they didn't understand. The one with the moustache said, "Sir, we need to see your credentials." I told him the truth, and honesty wasn't working, so I thought I'd have a laugh. I said, "If you want credentials, I've got 10 GCSEs, but my certificates are in my mum's loft." Well, the Chuckle Brothers didn't like that. He said, "Sir, we need to see your credentials or you need to leave." I said, "If you've got a problem with me playing at this festival, you need to speak to Jill about it." He hadn't heard of her. I said, "Well, I'm not making her up." I was about to lose it at that point. I'd had no sleep, my poster was far too small, and I wasn't even playing at the festival I was booked at. "We need to see your credentials." I was raising my voice. I was going red. And Barry Chuckle said, "Listen, sir, why don't you go outside and have your little tuna baguette and relax?" I said, "Why don't you go and
Okay, all set, Dean. It's 8 o'clock. Feel free to start.
Yes. Hello, my name is Dean Lane. I'm a singer-songwriter from Bolton. I hope you're going to enjoy the next 40 minutes. I'm going to play a couple of songs for you. I'm going to start off with...